Now, I am seeing a lot of Chelsea fans say that they are not impressed with how Chelsea have moved in this transfer window, right? In this transfer window, we got João Pedro, we got Yemi Gittens, we got Liam Delap, we got Alejandro Garnacho, we got Joel Ato, we got Fancudo Buonanotte, and we got this guy, Dario Esugo. Now, people are saying, many Chelsea fans are saying, oh, they are not impressed with that transfer window. And at this point, we need to ask what these Chelsea fans want. We need to ask what these Chelsea fans want. Now, coming into this transfer window, there were some clear areas where we needed improvements, where we needed either improvements or backup. We'll start from the back. Now, we needed improvements in the goalkeeping department. I'm not going to dispute that. I'm not going to argue. In fact, I was among people that said we need a new goalkeeper. But then again, I can understand why the sporting directors did not get a new goalkeeper. I mean, we have spent a lot on youngsters. We have spent a lot on youngsters. These youngsters, they are humans also. They are footballers also. You don't spend on them, right? And you block their pathway. You went on to buy Mike Penders. Is it not from Genk? It was Genk or so. Now, you bought him from Genk and there is no pathway for him. There is no pathway for him. You have to create a pathway for him. Or we should stop this idea of buying youngsters. We cannot see. You cannot have your cake and eat it. You cannot eat your cake and have it. Whatever that parable is. You cannot. You want youngsters, potential youngsters. You don't want to give them pathway. Because if Chelsea had bought a new goalkeeper, it will block the pathway of Mike Penders. That is why they did not buy a new goalkeeper. That is why they stuck with Robert Sanchez. Like it or not, Robert Sanchez is going to be phased out in 1 or 2 seasons. It's going to be phased out. And the guy that they want is Mike Penders. So that is why we did not get the goalkeeping, another option of goalkeeping. Now, in centre back, we needed a centre back. I'm not going to dispute that. I've been saying it. I've been even campaigning for this guy, Mark Gay from Crystal Palace. That was who I wanted. But then again, the same thing that applies to the goalkeeping position applies to the centre back position. We spent a lot in that centre back department. It's even way worse. We have like how many centre backs? Asel Disasi, Beniot Badashil, Levi Kowi, Fofana. Like it's much. It's much. We also have Mamadou Sarr, Aaron Anselmino. Now, those two guys, Mamadou Sarr especially, that person, that is who these foreign directors are aiming at. That they want that, okay, you come and after one load at Strasbourg, you will come back and you'll be integrated into a Chelsea squad, just like what they did to Andre Santos. Now, are you saying now that, okay, they should go and buy a new centre-back? Because if they buy a new centre-back, that means the career of Mamadou Sarr is going to be put in a pendulum. Again, like I said, you cannot eat your cake and have it, or you cannot have your cake and eat it. You can't. You have to pick a struggle. If you want to be a club that buys potentials, you have to wait it out. Because the fact that you buy potential does not mean that potential will clip today. If you want to be a club that will buy already made superstars, fine. Sell all your potential world-class superstars and buy the already made guys. You cannot have it. Now, we needed a cover for left back Ukuela. We got him, Joel Ato. We needed a cover for Moses Caicedo. We got him, Dario Esugo. We needed a cover for Enzo Fernandez, Andre Santos. Though he's not a signing, so he's not among the signing, but he came, Andre Santos. We had the cover for Enzo Fernandez. We needed a cover for Cole Palmer. He came. Facundo Buonanotte. He came. Facundo Buonanotte. He came. Back up for Palmer. On the left wing, we needed new options because Modric had fall off. He had got banned. He had gotten into whatever. We lost Sancho. We brought in Alejandro Garnacho. We brought in Yemi Gittens. On the right wing, we needed a cover after Lonnie Madueke was gone. We brought in Estevo. Estevo is not really a new signing, but we brought in Estevo. In the striking position, we needed improvement. We brought in João Pedro. We brought in Liam Delap. Yes, I know João Pedro was not bought to be a striker, but as it is today, as Maesca says, he sees him as a striker. So we have João Pedro. Now, across all these areas on the pitch, you see that we improved the level. Yes, it might not lead because we did not get the centre back and the goalkeeper. You people are not saying that the transfer window is bad. Is that what you're saying? Because that's the feeling I'm getting. Because when you ask them, say, we did not get a centre back, and we did not get a goalkeeper. But the reason why we did not get a centre back, the reason why we did not get a goalkeeper was because of the prospects. The sporting directors do not want to block the prospects of these young stars that we have. If not, then they will now go to the striking position. We did not get a real improvement to Nicolas Jackson. Well, that is subjective. You can say that is actually subjective. You can say that and you will be right. You can also say it and you will be wrong. Point is, we don't know yet if we have gotten a significant improvement to Nicolas Jackson. We don't know yet for a fact. And given the fact that even this guy, Liam Delap, that we bought now, he has gone on injury. So we don't know yet. The verdict or the jury is still out on that one. We don't know. We don't know when we are getting what we got there. So again, if you feel like Chelsea did not have a good transfer window because of two positions, then I feel like you are missing the point. Because, mind you, this season, the sporting directors of the Chelsea board, they do not expect Chelsea to win the Premier League. Yeah. In case, because I know that is where most of you are coming from. It's like, oh, the Premier League is there for the taking. Let us improve. If we can get centre back, if we can get goalkeeper, we can actually compete for the Premier League. Manchester City is weak. Liverpool, they don't have defense. Arsenal, they don't have creative players. So if Chelsea can get a centre back and goalkeeper, maybe Chelsea can win the league. Yes, I agree. We have the shot at winning the league if we get those players. But again, the sporting directors, they are not. There's no hard rule as you must win the Premier League. Nope. Again, remember, these sporting directors, they have a plan. And this season, what they want is compete. So they are moving like a club. They are moving like a club that wants to compete. Again, like I said, we are the fans. We are the ones with emotion. Those people up there, sporting directors, they just do things. They do things without emotions. They make decisions without emotions. They make decisions with clear head. Again, in my opinion, this window is a 7/10 for me. 7/10 because we got the backup for the positions we needed. We got improvements in positions that we needed to make improvements. Then the goalkeeping position and the centre back position, of course, because we cannot block the pathway of the youngsters that we've gotten. That is why we did not get them. So for me, I believe it's a 7/10. Of course, everyone is entitled to their opinion. Sure, you understand? And I'm not going to force you for your opinion, but my opinion is it's a 7/10.